All right, so in our second Zoom session, we'll be talking about small talk. Small talk, how we're gonna open that one. When do we do it actually? We do it everywhere. If we're at school or at work, whatever the age is, if we're at the grocery store or if we're talking to our, even if you're talking to your neighbor, you have a small talk. So we have a lot of topics to bring that up or to start talking about them. Today we're going to be reading, mainly the main topics that we use to do this small talk, and we will have some examples on them. After that, you and I, each one of us, during the whole week, aside from the tasks that you guys do every day, we'll be doing the small talk version, depending on each topic, like the weather, work, school, and more to come. Now, let me share my screen with you so you can check out what I'm talking about, and we can finally start our lesson for today. Okay. So, small talk. Today, we're going to learn how to do this, okay? It's the short, friendly conversation people use in everyday situation. And native speakers use actually, small talk to sound more friendly. This is how you sound friendly, you sound kind, you show interest in people's life or people's opinion about something's going on or so, maybe the weather, maybe something else. So we will learn common small talk topics like weather, food, hobbies, weekend plans, and more. Practice using real natural phrases with a little slang. Here, slang, what I actually really mean about it, or if you don't know the meaning of slang, this is, more like the spoken language. In Arabic, we say العامية أكتر, the one that we use it in every day at more street-like. بتنحكى more street-like, بس هي أقرب إشي نحكى لها اللغة العامية. We know how to speak Arabic, al-Fusha, but we're speaking Jordanian accent, the spoken language that it's daily use. This is what course talk like Alia is about, to give you more slang, more, natural conversations, phrases, sentence starters, and you can go on, keep on talking to sound more native-like, okay? So we're going to be doing the role play conversations just like what the native speakers do. To start with our first topic here, we're talking about the weather. It's crazy weather today, huh? 1 minute it's sunny, the next it's pouring. Or you can say it's freezing out there. I'm not saying it is very cold, the temperature is so low or -3. I'm saying it's freezing out there, like, oh my God, the weather is so cold. I swear my toes are numb. So those kind of, expressions we use in the language to sound more native-like. Next time, if you want to say that the weather is very cold, try to say it's freezing out there. I swear my toes are numb. All right. So those two works for work or school. If you're working or if you're still at school, you can use them. How's work treating you these days? Or how's school treating you these days? Treating here means المعاملة. But I'm not saying like, is your boss or is your teacher good to you? How's it going on with you? Do you find the work or the school year very difficult? It's very easy. It has its ups and downs. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's very hard, So busy as always, but you know how it goes. ما أنت عارف كيف الحياة بتمشي. Busy as always, you can change it for a lot of other expressions. It depends on how you want to express it. For example, we can say I'm overswamped, I'm very busy, I have a lot on my plate. Even if you're at school, you can use it. Like you have a lot of exams, like you have 2 exams, 4 homeworks, 1 project. Oh my God, I have a lot on my plate, we can say. So yeah, we can use those 2 phrases when we talk or refer to work or school. For the weekend plans, got any plans for the weekend? I'm not saying got any plans for the weekend, although it's correct, accuracy. But if you want to sound more like native speakers, you should say got any plans for the weekend? Try to squeeze letters and squeeze words. يعني بعصروا بياكلوا ببلعوا أحرف كلمات. تمام? So, not much, just gonna chill at home and binge some Netflix. Binge here means to watch more than 1 or 2 episodes, like you're watching 10 episodes of a show, all right? So, just gonna, instead of going to, don't say going to, this is boring. It's the old way of talking. Now we're saying gonna, not want to, wanna, and the list goes on. For hobbies and free time, you can say, so what do you usually do for fun? The next person or the person in front of you will answer this, and then I'm not gaming, but I honestly spend way too much time on it. Okay, so how you can talk about what do you do? Sorry, yeah, I'm into gaming. I'm into like I like. This is what do you mean? But honestly, I spend way too much on it. He's being honest that there's a lot of time wasting here. For food and drinks, have you tried that new burger place downtown? It's legit. Legit here means like it's super fantastic. I'm starving. I could crush a pizza right now. Crush means smash, يحطم. But here we don't mean يحطم. Here we mean like you could finish the whole pizza on your own, okay? When it comes to travel, been anywhere cool lately? Yeah, I went to Turkey last month. The food there was unreal. Here, it doesn't mean like they were eating, papers, but this one you use unreal, like, oh my God, it's like from dreamland. ولا بالأحلام. It's like the taste is super amazing. You see, these are the phrases that we do use. Sports. Did you catch the game last night? Yeah, man, our team totally crushed it. He crushed it mean they did it. They had a big win. Okay. Music and TV shows. If you want to catch up on this, or if you want to talk about this, you can start your small talk with the other person by asking this question. What are you listening to to these days? What are you listening to? Either you can say to sound more native-like, what are you listening to? What are you listening to these days? Mostly rap, but I've been vibing. Vibing here instead of vibing. We're eating, drinking. We say drinking, eating, playing, watching, sleeping, without the egg sound in the end. So ing, we know that the sound of ing, it's ing. Instead of it, you can just say viping instead of viping, with some old school rock too, okay? Technology and social media. You on TikTok? I know the question, the proper way to ask a question is, are you on TikTok? Okay, but here when you want to sound more native-like, you're just talking away from grammar, you can simply ask, you on TikTok? And this is informal, of course, all right? I waste way too much time scrolling. Same, it's like one video and boom, 2 hours gone. Okay? The last one, everyday life topic, traffic was brutal this morning. Like brutal means وحشي أكتر هيك بيكون معناها. But here we're talking about traffic. It's not something, like a monster. We're talking that we have a very heavy traffic, like a lot of cars. Maybe you're spending 2-3 hours to go to a place where you have only to, like you'd used to have like 30 minutes to get there. Took me an hour to get here. Tell me about it. I was stuck behind some guy going super slow. So those kind of things that we use, 10 topics to start a small talk with the person in front of you. and some phrases you can catch on. The questions are an amazing way to use them, all right? Moving on here, we're going to be talking about self-love. Here, it's like a challenging topic for you. You guys gonna be reading this one, and then we're gonna be, I would love to hear it from you to talk about self-love. And then at the end, I have a question for all of you. What does self-love mean to you? All right? So I'm gonna read it at first, and then I will pause the recording so you guys can read. I just need 2 of you to read, okay? Before the person is able to practice it, first we need to understand what it means. Self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Self-love means not settling for less than you deserve. Self-love can mean something different for each person because we all have many different ways to take care of ourselves. Figuring out what self-love looks like for you as an individual is an important part for your mental health. Now you know how to read it. I would love to hear it from the ones who will watch it. If you can send me this paragraph, you're reading this one as a voice message on WhatsApp, I would love to hear it from you. Also, I would love to hear your answers. What does self-love mean to you? Now, let me pause. Okay, I would love to see your hands. Show your hand if you want to read. Who would like to read? Come on. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to mispronounce anything. I'm here to assist. Who would love to go ahead? No one? Hiba, can you open your mic and read for me?
What?
Can you open your mic and read for me? On. Okay. Now at the last part of our Zoom session for today, this is hometown questions. I got 10 questions for you all. I need you guys to talk about your own hometown, okay? So, sorry, 1 second. Yeah. So where is your hometown? Do you enjoy living in your hometown? How often do you go back to your hometown if you're away? Some questions, it's totally, and it's more than normal to skip it. If you live in your hometown, it's totally fine not to answer question number 3, for example, okay? How would you describe your hometown? If I'm not familiar, if I'm not from here and I don't know your hometown, how would you describe your hometown? Tell me about it. What is the oldest or most historical place there? For example, if we're talking about Jordan, we know that we have a lot of historical places like the Roman theater, Petra, etc. We have more actually. What interesting things can visitors or foreigners, al-ajanib, do in your hometown? As a foreigner, what interesting things can do in your hometown? In what ways could your hometown be improved? If you want to improve or work on to have a better hometown, in what ways could that be? Has your hometown changed since you were a child? And how, if you know? If you don't know, you can look over the internet. Does your hometown have a good public transportation? And do you think that it's a good place for raising children? Why not? Okay. So 10 questions. If you want to skip any of them, it's totally fine. And one more thing, it's on you. Just know how to talk about your hometown. This is your hometown. So talk about it as much, or with any details that you like to talk about. I'll be sharing my hometown with you guys, and I can't wait to hear it from the rest of you, okay? So basically, this is our Zoom session, the second one. First one, we had some, phrases to start a conversation. Now I give you topics to talk more about, to have the small talk. And now you know how to talk with me every day. Now you have topics, now you have phrases you can catch on and talk to me more than your tasks. And I'm gonna read the last thing, repeat it in Arabic so you understand me better. بالحصتين الزوم هدول أخذنا أول إشي كيف ممكن نبلش بجمل إن نبلش فيها نحكي محادثة. بهاي الحصة الثانية إحنا عرفنا كيف إنه شو في مواضيع إحنا نحكي عنها ونفتح فيها نفتح فيها يعني small talk، محادثة، دردشة بسيطة صغيرة. هلا احنا نعمل قاعدين ديلي فولو اب، متابعه يوميه على الواتساب. هاي المتابعه اليوميه شو؟ انه انا بحضر فيديو، بحكي باجي عند الكوتش على الواتساب، I watched video كذا، حضرت الفيديو اللي اسمه كذا. I'm good, yeah, you're good to go. أنا بعطيك التاسك، بعطيك المهمة، you do it, you're doing great job. هل هو بس هيك الكورس؟ لا طبعا، أنا بدي إياكم تحكوا أكتر، وبدي إياكم تحكوا عن مواضيع اللي أنتم حابينها. So I'm giving you extra topics. هذا هي فكرة الزوم، إني عم بعطيكم أشياء زيادة بتساعدكم إنكم تحكوا أكتر. So you'll be able to talk more and practice more English. This is your strong step or strong phase to start with. يعني هاي أو stage تاعكم أنتم، مسرحكم. حابين تحكوا عن cosmetics، حابين تحكوا عن سيارات، ميكانيك، حابين تحكوا عن أكل، حابين تحكوا عن skincare. Whatever you want to talk about, share it with me. I'm your friend. I'm not only your teacher, I'm your friend. And I can't wait to hear it from all of you, all right? So that's it, my lovely dears. See you next time and have a good one.